right, so Ryan Garcia is back in the news. Two stories, in fact. Not one, two. And one of them, he is being accused of being a threat / a predator, is kind of a little bit strong for that. And in the other one, he is out catching actual predators. The dichotomy is just so bizarre. This is like the exact situation that happened last week where he was like, hey, listen, bad baby, your boyfriend beat you up. Well, guess what? I'm going to get him. You point him my way, I'm going to whip that boy. I don't let people beat up on women. And it was like, damn, Ryan Garcia is going to get that guy. And then like 5 hours later, there's a video that emerges of him like breaking down the door into his baby's mom's house and just destroying her rental in Miami. And you're like, and she's all, I can't deal with him anymore. And you're like, Ryan, dude, you need to son. Calm down. All right. So now we have like a more extreme version of both of these situations, because what is more extreme than someone who, you know, goes after women, right? Like somebody who beats up women, even if they do it on camera and they blacken her eye. Someone who goes after children is a bigger thing than that, right? A worse thing than that. And I want to make perfectly clear, I am going to say that Ryan is making some very poor decisions here. However, the only reason that they are poor is because this entire phenomenon of people vigilanting to catch child predators, you have to be very careful to not land in jail. Okay, like I'm not saying that I am against vigilante justice for people who victimize kids. There's basically nothing that could befall them that would be, where I would be like, oh no, I feel bad for the child predator. You know, if I really emptied my my brain of what I would hope happens to all of them, this would not be a video that would be able to be on the internet without me losing my career, in most likely. You know what I mean? If I advocated for that kind of thing. But that's kind of the point. You know, what you do and what you advocate for, or what you actually, like what you do and then video yourself doing, are all very different things. All right. I'm going to give you a perfect recent example, actually, really quick. So I was on Instagram the other day and I got, I'm going scrolling through reels and I get one where this dude walks up behind some guy who has his head turned and is kind of walking the other guy, and the guy head kicks him from behind and starches him. And like, what I mean, if you guys are not familiar with what starched actually means, like where, like why that is a reference for knocking someone out. If you ask for extra starch when you dry clean your clothes, it makes them stiff. Okay. Like it makes your collar real stiff, makes sure everything's real stiff. So when you starch someone, that means they're knocked out stiff. Okay. It's like a really heavy knockout, right? Now I say starched guys sometimes when they're not stiff. I just go, oh yeah, he starched him. I just mean he knocked him out. But the real reference to starched is when a guy is stiff. And this dude was starched, stiff, very dangerous, right? And I go, what on earth? Because I look, I'm like, this is an egregious felony assault on camera. Who would have posted this on the internet? So I look, I'm like, who are these guys? And it's one of these accounts that traps these, child predators into showing up, and then they do whatever. So this guy that he starts is a child predator. And I commented, I'm like, hey guys, I know you're doing the Lord's work, but if you don't want to go to prison, you can't film yourself committing felony assault and then putting it on the internet. And then someone commented back, they're like, no, dude, because the victim has to file a police report, and they won't do that because they've committed a worse crime by trying to meet up with a kid. And I'm like, right. Those are the rules as long as you don't film it and put it on the internet, guy. You videotaped yourself doing it. Okay? Your crime is in video, clear-cut, color and on the internet. So the rules don't apply. You videotaped yourself and tried to get clout for it. If you just want to be a vigilante, because you're right. They can't come back after you. Second, you put it on the internet, they don't need to understand the context or anything. You are basically just hoping that, some district attorney doesn't decide that they want to make an example of you, because they could, since they'll convict you 100%. I want to talk about his restraining order first, and then we're going to talk about Ryan's new career, walking around, with these guys who are committing felonies while chasing down child predators, vigilantes, because Ryan Garcia, one of the most famous people in the world, doing this really seems like an excellent idea. Said no one ever. Ever. Okay? So, we're going to talk about both those stories. Let's start. Okay, so apparently this happened the same day. So according to a new report from TMZ, Ryan Garcia's situation is not, and by the way, I'm going to show you whatever videos I can on here. According to a new report from TMZ, Ryan Garcia's situation is not really improving as his ex was just granted a restraining order against him. She accused the famous boxer of threatening her family and decided to act upon it when everything went down between them. Ryan Garcia made an apology video dedicated to the mother of his children and talked it over to find a peaceful solution to their issues. Garcia's estranged wife, Andrea Selena Velarde, was granted a restraining order after she requested a TRO. I don't know what that means. Temporary restraining order. Temporary restraining order. In the filed complaint and accusation, I think that's supposed to be complaint. Guys, filed complaint and accusation. Drea accused Garcia of being increasingly out of control, violent, and erratic, but there was one deed that convinced her to get a restraining order. What happened was on July 19th, as Ryan Garcia showed up at a restaurant where Drea was spending time with her brother and caused a scene that forced the two siblings to leave the restaurant after Ryan threatened him. Garcia reportedly followed them to her house and sat outside for 10 minutes. After that, Drea presented a series of text messages where Ryan claims he will order a hit on her brother if she didn't call him back. But the most troubling texts were when Ryan told her, "It's effing war. I want to murder your brother. I can't wait. We are going to kill him. I will kill your dad and your brother at the same time," claims Andrea that Ryan said. Nice, dude. Nice. Excellent. This is just great work, dude. This is exactly how I would hope that my son would behave. You know, you're all, look, man. If a girl is not calling you back, you threaten to kill her family, you know, especially if the reason she's not calling back is because you've been wildly out of control. You have basically put her in a position where she can't feel safe being around you when you're in the mode that you're in. And so she's like, can we just talk about this later? Like, look, the way to cut through all of that nonsense is just threaten to kill her family, dude. That always works. That's a rock solid strategy. Said no one ever. Anyway, Ryan, so... I mean, listen, so now we're going to get into this part. Ryan catches predators after getting a restraining order. We're going to get into that in a second. And that second is right now. All right. So in the middle of the storm that forbids Ryan Garcia to approach their kids within 100 meters from them, Drea Selena reportedly already reached out to their lawyer to rescind the TRO. While that, I'm sorry. We are on the wrong. Sorry about that, you guys. Wrong article. All right. So here we go. So Ryan Garcia and Vitaly catch a predator on stream. So I saw a clip of Ryan Garcia saying, "I'm gonna left hook him." And he's all, the guy's like, "I'll give you 40 grand if you left hook the predator." I was like, Ryan, I hope that you are not even considering assaulting this guy for 40 grand. You are way too famous to do that, dude. Like way too famous to do that. Okay. What is this? What are we doing here? Get out of there, man. Okay. So, what is this ad? Whatever this, I was about to say whatever this ad is, I would never buy ever. And it's literally my friend's company, Melon. I take that back, dude. Melon makes the best hats on earth. But what is wrong with this website? Why can't I get rid of this ad? Oh my God. There you go. It's gone. Okay. So definitely don't boycott Melon because they are the best ever. All right. So Vitaly set up I cannot believe this ad. This is insane. Okay. So Vitaly set up a sting to catch a 45-year-old creep who'd been chatting with a 14-year-old for 3 months. He rented out a movie theater, packed it with actors, and waited for the big moment. While waiting, Vitaly read out the nasty messages the predator sent to the kid, all while betting on baccarat and blackjack on stake, keeping his audience hooked. So stake is all we like to sponsor. Israel Adesanya, Drake, Conor McGregor, and child predator like Hunter Vitaly. That's bizarre. The guy freaked and ran for it, but oh my God, get out of here, ads. Are you kidding me? Please beat it. Get out of here. Stop seeing this. Not interested. Go away. For God's sake. Oh my God. Okay, well, here's Melon. Love them, but how am I? Oh my God, dude. Okay, so then the big moment, the child predator showed up and Vitaly zoomed in with his cameras. The guy freaked and ran for it, but Vitaly, Ryan, and a security team chased him down in the streets, shouting about his sick intentions.
Why are you doing this? Hey, we need to just talk. Calm down. We need to talk. Oh my God, I should hit you. Oh yeah, I didn't hit you. I didn't do it. Bitch, I didn't hit you.
Get
the fuck over here before I punch you in the face. Allegedly. This guy touched little kids. You will be arrested. You just met Bruce Wayne, bitch. Lucky I'm not in my Batman suit. I would have fucked you up.
38
Next time we should have Batman suits. Nobody will know.
He's in shock, bro.
I could have went to you, bitch.
38 million views, dude. We're not letting him go. I have my eyes on you. You're not going anywhere. The message he sent, Vitaly yelled during the dramatic chase. He thinks the cars will save him. Somebody fucking hit him 100 miles an hour. Okay. So again, do you think that I am against people chasing down people who are looking to sexually victimize children? You know, guy with 3 daughters, 11 years old and under. Well, technically 12 years old as of yesterday. 12 years old and under. No, you can do whatever you want to them. I'm just saying it's pretty dumb to put it on camera. If you're Ryan Garcia, okay, like this, you know what? I take it back. If he wants to go on there and not assault anyone, do whatever you want, dude. But guys who are doing this, assaulting them on video is not a good idea. You're going to go to jail for that, dude. You could do it one or the other. You can expose them, right? And put that on video. You can humiliate them, put that on video. Then you can turn the camera off and assault them if you want to. Or you can assault them, not, film it. You just can't both assault them, film it, and post it if you are smart. Because the second that one case happens against one of these guys, you're all going to get rung up. That's what's going to happen if one of them happens. Also, there are plenty of ways you can humiliate him where it's not felony assault. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about the head kick starch job is what I'm talking about. Feel free to do that if you don't film it. You know what I mean? Or fine, film it. Just don't post it. You know what I mean? Anyway, Ryan Garcia, stop threatening to kill people's families that are your family. And definitely 100% do not assault anyone, period. You will go to jail if you do. I am rooting for you, my guy. Don't take this as anything other than that. I am rooting for you. Trying to keep you out of jail. Love you guys. Bye-bye.